I made Undeniable Force of Khó Khăn with...
Yeah!
I'm an artist, writer, poet, and filmmaker, and this is the first time that I've exhibited my film with my family and my man. Where is she? There she is.
The theme of the set of films today is longing to connect. And it's this idea of connecting to your past, the Vietnamese experience, or whatever it may be that you were trying to connect to, and whatever medium it might have been, whether it was through language, through film, through dance, through gardening, or through just finding the people who saved us, you know? And I want to know what that experience was like for you all. Like, what was the hardest part about it? What were some of your favorite moments or memories from this whole experience?
I think the power of conversation is overwhelming, and for me to do a piece about essentially embodying all the conversations I had with my mom. You know, I was born in a refugee camp in Malaysia when our family fled by boat, so I grew up with all these stories, but as my language of expression became English, my language of love and morals and family was still Vietnamese. So I grew up with these multiple layers of being an adult, kind of learning about the world in English, but really learning about love, family, heritage, identity through Vietnamese. So I wanted to create something that just kind of embodied that kind of playful and at times a little bit kind of this sense of wandering and loss, miscomprehension and seeking to understand with my mom.
First.
Thank you for this question. I think it's a very important one as we think and honor our past and also think about our present and our future. At the heart is that I'm an educator, I'm a historian and a professor at Brown University. So I teach the history of Vietnam, but I also have lived and worked in Vietnam. And for me, the most beautiful thing about going to this country that was my mom's home country and now researching and learning about the future is that there is so much hope and power in this new generation. And there's a yearning to understand the past, culture, language, that kind of defies politics in a way. It's more about family and heritage and identity. And I think it's that yearning. I mean, Vietnam has one of the largest population of young people, and then thinking about our diaspora, and, you know, we're getting older, there's new generations. It's so important to find ways to connect and to understand, whether that be learning about the complex history between America and Vietnam, to understanding contemporary kind of cultural practices and honoring our family and kind of carrying that through to learning language and doing these amazing film festivals like this, I think is a testament to the beauty of our community worldwide.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be really brief with this, no preamble from me. So my question is directed to the creators of Blue Noise and the Undeniable Force of Khó Khăn. So you guys had a very lyrical, poetic story and message in your film. How did the writing of what you created translate visually on screen? What was kind of the process behind that? I'm guessing you wrote it all down. It was already kind of linguistically placed somewhere before it was visually conceived. So just kind of curious about that process.
One more time.
Thank you for your question. The Undeniable Force of Khó Khăn began as a poem/essay. I make film, but I really see myself as a multimedia artist. So it existed in text form, and in some ways, I think it's that text form that is so powerful. Because once, when you write something to word, you are imbuing it with your own kind of voice and attention and direction. And I feel like because my film was on language and translation, I wanted to really just meditate upon these specific words and take the viewer through the experience that I had as a second generation Vietnamese American of making sense of all these difficult words and khó khăn, hy sinh, chịu khó, thành công, success, perseverance, these words that actually don't have this very linear, simple translation because each word is imbued with my mom, really, her story, her sacrifices, and our relationship. And I think as we think about language and also how it's tied to identity, language changes, it grows, and it reflects so much a part of our own life story. And I wanted to create something that kind of, like a dance, kind of takes the viewer through this playful, artistic dance through the words. Language is tense shoulders or kind of a certain look or gan khổ qua, and like offerings of food or that pause before you say like hello or goodbye, or it's in those pauses that these moments of communication want to happen, but kind of beyond words, where the I loves you, I miss you, I care for you is expressed kind of in different ways. And I think we've been talking a lot about gratitude, and I think, a lot of times it's really hard as like anyone who's in a family to take a pause before someone says something, and then you just be like, wait, so what are they really saying? How are they actually, what do they really mean when they, said like, oh, your hair looks funny, or why are you doing that with your life? I think it's important to kind of take that pause and be like, my family member is asking me and sharing their care and concern for me in a different way. And I think what's beautiful about making film or any type of art is you take a step back and you get to like look at your life or the world in like kind of like this 360 aerial view, and it's from that perspective that like pushes you to think about communication and compassion in a different way. Like that was a theme too, is compassion and gratitude, is to recognize like where people are coming from and to just not kind of to just take a moment and just breathe a little bit before yelling back. So I think that's the key to communication and the key to love and connection.
And one more time, let's give a big round of applause to all the films and all the filmmakers today. Thank you so much, guys, for coming by and for sharing your art with us. And also, I want to thank Vala for putting this event together as well. We are accepting donations outside as well, because without the generous contributions of all of you all, we wouldn't be able to put events like this on. Thank you guys so much.
I loved it. I feel like I didn't want to watch it. And there's very heavy.
Good question, right?
Elegantly spoken.
Thank you. It was inspired by you, Anna.
Oh yes, my parents were right up there.
I have to vote. I didn't vote yet.
Huh?
I don't know if what I said makes sense. Oh, that's Eric. Is your goodie bag? I didn't vote. Oh.
Great question, Maria.
I was really curious. I don't think I even answered. I was like talking about a bunch of things.
No, it all connected. You also brought like other people's stories into it, and it all made sense.
Okay.
I would have needed to follow up on your question. I'm like, damn it. Next.
Wait, which question?
Oh, when you were talking, I would have needed to follow up after you.
Yeah, I think you
really?
like you set the bar high for like responses.
Oh, I have no. Like when I go on stage, I like have no idea what happens.
You just go on autopilot.
I'm just like, what?
Fingers are the best, right?
I guess
Yeah.
I can feel it, I can see it, it's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you know what, I was wondering, where is she getting all these words to just express? She expressed beautifully.
Yeah.
Very lyrical. Okay, very, very lyrical, very melodic in its own way, and I can see the sacrifice that you've given her. Even nothing is shown, but just through her words, through your tone of voice, you have a beautiful voice. Okay, and I can just see your special relationship. It's so beautiful. And thank you. And you know, because of her sacrifice, she was able to buy your success.
I know, it's true.
You know, so yes, but beautiful.
Cái này cũng là rất là hồi trước bố mẹ là hay nói lại với mình, xong rồi mình thấy cái đó cái nào cũng khuyên con cái là cố gắng lên, lúc nào cố gắng lên, chịu khó lên.
Nhưng mà cái cách mà chị nói chuyện với con, so beautiful. So beautiful. I wish I could be like that to my kids, but I can't.
Tại sao?
Tại sao hả?
Tại sao?
Unfortunately, I'm Americanized.
Ôi giời ơi.
No. I tried, but I grew up here, so I grew up here. Things like that. And, nhưng mà, you know what, through this, maybe I can read it.
Cái điện thoại của Cindy, tại cô có nhiều chuyện cũng muốn nói với Cindy. Dạ, cô cho cô Cindy.
Vậy một cảm ơn chị nhé.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Cô để cô bỏ vào đó. Rồi cô có cái Cindy, tại vì có những cái vấn đề mà cái thế hệ nhất với thế hệ thứ nhì rất là nhiều việc. Cindy, last name của em là cô không có thì giờ quá rồi cô biết cô về phía sau cho cô cái số phone đi.
714.
Cái này là sale phải không?
Dạ vâng, 651
651
4559
59. Thứ nhất là em ở trong phim, thứ hai nữa là em làm cái này cô thấy rất là hay. Nó rất tại vì nó để cho có hai cái thế hệ nó gặp nhau được, mà em ở trong thế hệ em có thể nói lên được những cái đó là cái ok. Cảm ơn em. Thank you.
Cảm ơn con nhé.
Cảm ơn.
Ok.
đi ra ngoài, đi ngoài.
Yeah.
오, 감숙 là gì?
Thank you, dog. Oh, that's nice.
It's really good. What was your favorite part of the film?
What, my favorite part of the film?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just the overall the poetry. I mean, it's really, really cool. My daughter's a poet too. I'd love her to see that sometime.
Do you know what's so cool too? Because Cindy's a one-woman show. Like all the other films, there's like 5 trillion people.
Yeah, I know.
It's like for Cindy's film, like Cindy.
Editor, costume.
Cindy.
No fundraising, just me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and also the other film came in the short film too. You can tell like it's.
I actually really liked his too. The
I liked it a lot.
It was pretty good, like great visuals.
I want to watch it again.
Yeah. I bet you all the old people were like, is he on drugs? Oh, so Cindy, how do you feel?
Oh, I have so many things.
What were your thoughts?
Wait, will you be able to join for lunch after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're having all you could eat
shabu.
Japanese
We're
barbecue.
gonna be at 4.
Oh,
You should be good.
Yeah,
You should be
that's
good.
great.
Yeah.
Are you interviewing me?
Yeah, I'm recording this. Wait, so how do you feel, Cindy?
I feel like multiple layers. I mean, just watching it, witnessing it on big screen is tremendous. But like,
It looked really good on the big
looked
screen.
good.
She shot that just on like a
Lumix.
$500 Lumix.
I think
Yeah.
also
It's not about the equipment.
Yeah.
being here with my mom and my kids. I think they're
Okay,
cleaning
it's
up.
okay,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'll interview you. So what was your favorite part of Cindy's film?
Everything.
So tell me what was your experience seeing on the big screen and everything?
Well, it was like so exciting too, because obviously the best is for last.
Yeah.
And then seeing Maya and Cindy on the big, it's so funny too, because a lot of the end credits for everybody was like produced by, like financed by, like assistant editor lighting, second assistant editor lighting, and then like Cindy just like did everything herself. So that was like so impressive too.
How's the feeling of seeing it on the big screen?
It was like I wanted to icy to like really make it feel like the movie feeling, but it was, I don't know, it was really incredible seeing Cindy's film on the big screen at AMC.
The music sounded really nice too.
Oh, the music choice was really good too.
Yeah, no, I think I enjoyed the other films, but they're like a little bit too long.
Well, that one guy's was like so short. I was confused.
I actually liked his too a lot.
I was actually like confused. Like, wait, is it over already? When did it start?
So
But I thought Cindy's was like really uplifting to finish on. So I don't know if they like decided her specific what the order is gonna be specifically. But I think Cindy ending it was a good decision.
you know, actually, I think that probably the people of the organization, they obviously probably chose her as at the end. Is that like
It's super uplifting.
save the best for last?
that too.
Because I think it's like very uplifting. It's very positive. But also like musically and sonically it's awesome. And also it's the right length too. It's not too long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think
A couple of them I was struggling.
I think it's a good memory. It's like it's just good reminders of like
Cindy's the best.
yeah, Cindy's the best, and don't let things drag on too much. When Cindy watches this film, anything else you want to tell Cindy?
We are so proud of you, and I should have got that ices and make this even more memorable than it possibly
How much
is.
does the ice even cost you
It's like
now?
$8.
Oh my god.
I was so proud of you, Cindy. Oh, I almost cried.
I think for me, what's next is the next project.
I know.
We still remember Dawn's theory about the lily pad.
Yeah, you
Lily
can
pad
do
thing.
that, like-
Just go to the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Dạ, cảm ơn anh. Dạ, vâng, dạ.
Head out soon, so I just wanted to say goodbye properly. Thank you so much. Yeah, rất là bạn. Why Korea?
Dạ, Korea rất là trẻ và rất là thông minh và rất là khỏe. Cảm thấy
Cái band quay rất là rồi.
nhảy rất là bạn rất là như là vừa dạy và học và rất là hợp. Người gì? Hả? Người gì? Việt Nam nhá. Con nhìn có chữ là Hawaii. Không phải. Tôi cũng rất là may mắn là hay được tiếp xúc với bạn của Cindy mà thấy ai cũng rất là cảm thấy rất là thân thiện, cũng giống như là con trong nhà em.
You live in LA. Yes, I live in LA. But yeah, I feel like we do get along just very easily. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, let me know how tomorrow or just, I'm gonna be out hopefully in the East Coast sometime.
Oh,
so
you
maybe
are?
I'll swing
Please,
by.
yeah, please stay connected. If tomorrow gets too hectic,
Yeah.
like I really want to like spend time and chat with you. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Do you guys realize you have complementing colors?
I know.
Yes. Yeah. Like I really appreciate this offer, and you know, this experience was really nice. It's, yeah, I was crying so much too.
Yeah, it was a lot. Can we just? Did we take a picture yet? We did,
We
right?
took a picture. Yeah.
No.
We only take a picture of you guys.
Yeah, let's go again.
Let's take a picture.
Yeah, let's go again.
Whoever's